Today we're gonna talk about things we hate about guys. The first one is like repeating the same thing over and over. Like, if a guy's constantly like, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom.
No, or they're like, gay, 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 and you're like,
Okay! Every single day.
Yeah, it's not even Wednesday, by the way. And repeating the same thing is unattractive to everyone.
And then, like, the story or joke that's, like, exactly the same.
Yeah,
over
like,
and over again.
and then they put butter on my neck and I got out.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I just don't care anymore. Like, the first time I told it, oh my gosh, it's such a amazing story. The second time, okay, well, bye, chill it again.
Cool
Third
story.
time, nobody cares anymore.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, don't tell it again. 3 hours later, it's not a cool story anymore.
Flip a table.
Yeah.
Alright, here.
Okay, when they make, like, sexual noises when you're trying to do stuff, and they imitate girls.
I don't
even
I don't
imitate
understand
guys,
that.
like-
That's so, like, annoying. Like, they're just like,
And I'm like, dude, what the...
no.
Especially when I'm taking a test, and they're just like, oh my gosh, oh, and I'm like, did you all of a sudden change genders and start, like, putting up under the table, or, like, what you doing there? And they're just like, oh my gosh, ah! And I'm like, dude, stop. Like, I'm trying to take a test.
Okay, number one, girls don't actually sound like that.
No.
Number two, what are you doing? What do you get out of that? Like,
Transgender, they changed genders,
Oh.
you know? Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. I don't
Yeah.
understand what
I don't
how
even
that's entertaining. Like, I don't
Oh,
sit
no.
around making guy noise. I'm not like all day long.
Or, like,
I do that sometimes.
girls don't think that's
Yes.
appealing, and like they're never gonna get that ass if they keep doing that. Like,
Like, if I hear a guy making sexual noises, I'm not like,
I'm out of that
wow,
love you
he's so great. Oh my gosh.
so much, you know.
I just love it when you moan like how a girl would.
Oh, like when, yeah, man, like that's the most attractive thing ever.
Okay, so another one would be, like, spitting everywhere, like, constantly.
I hate
for,
that
like,
so much.
Unsanitary.
It's disgusting.
Or like,
Guys are like,
or like
and
they
I'm like,
get on your foot or something, and you're just like, it's nasty. Like, who's like, no.
I mean, if it's like
Look at me
sunflower
there.
seeds, it's okay. But if they're like, I'm just like,
Dude,
fucking stop now.
very unattractive.
Gross and full of spit. It's like, ew, gross. Like, if a guy shows off everywhere, like, alone and with friends, if they're always like, look at my abs, or if they're always like, I'm not even flexing,
Or they're like, math skills, and they like recite the entire thing to equals MC squared when the rocket goes 55 miles an hour, which is not impossible, but you know what?
I don't know. It's just like, it depends on what kind of showing off. Like, if they're really telling jokes, like if they just keep on telling jokes when you're around and then when you leave, they're just like, I'm normal now. Like, they cannot, like, they have to show off. Like, sometimes girls are like, oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. But if a guy's constantly like, yeah, then girls are like, no, don't. That's weird. Don't do that.
Like, okay, like a little bit is like, okay, if they're just like, boom, I'm like, okay, well that was like, oh, that was okay, I guess. But if they're like, boom, boom, firepower, I'm like,
Stop. I mean, like, you don't even have to try to impress us, because you'll probably do it on your own somehow.
yeah, like if you're like really nice, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and
Like,
then you ruin it by being like a super show off. I'm gonna be like, nope, not dating that.
Like, if you help an old lady across the road, and then you take your shirt off and you're like, look at my abs, girl.
Much. I'm just saying. Okay. Like, they can't be real around you and their friends are like, when you're alone, they're like really, really sweet, and then when you're like with your friends and you're with your friends or they're with their friends, like anytime you're around people, they start like claiming you as their own, and they like
Or they act like really
constantly
weird.
touch you. They're like, I need to be touched for some reason. And I'm like, okay, well, we're
Or they
alone,
don't
you're
touch
like,
you
fine.
at all. Like when you're alone, they're like, say you, say me. And then when they're around people, you're like, get the fuck away from me, I don't even want to see you. Like, that's what happens, like, boyfriend and girlfriend, I guess. When other people are around, they're just like,
like, I don't want a guy to, like, totally, like, ignore me,
Yep.
but I don't want him to be all over me either. Because, like, I've had someone, like, where they come up to you and they're just like, hey, when you're alone, and then when they're with friends, they're like, and I'm like,
Yep.
do you have, like, a touching problem all of a sudden? Because it's starting to piss me off.
Okay. So, when they won't ask you out and they say, like, they like you and stuff, and yeah.
This, like, really pisses me off. Like, I'm not even kidding. They're like, I really, really like you. And I'm like, I like you too. And they're like, I really, really like you. And I'm like, I really like you too. And they're just like, no, you don't get it. And I'm like, I do get it. Ask me out. I'm sure you will get the picture afterwards. Okay? Just ask me out. And they're just like, oh, but I really, really like you. Like, if we I'd be the best friend ever. And I'm like, okay, well, just ask me out. I said I liked you. Like, just
Right.
ask me out.
Sometimes girls have to ask guys out too.
Okay, like, I find that untraditional though. Like,
Well, it's okay.
okay, like, with some people, like, with me, like, I want them to ask me out. And, like, if they know I'm gonna say yes, they, like, have no need for me to ask them out because they know that I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah. Okay, let me say to you this way. Every single relationship I've ever had has been the result of me telling people that I like them. 4th grade, told Noah that I liked him. And he dated me because of Nilla wafers. I'm not gonna get into that. And then Parker and Dakota was because of me. And then Cody, Michael, Gavin, and Tyler, who I didn't date, I just told them that I liked them.
Mine were all because they asked me out. Like, if they didn't ask me out, then I'm just like, sorry, bro, I like you, but if you're not gonna ask me out, nothing's gonna happen there.
I don't get asked out. Everybody's like, and I never get asked out. And I'm like, the fuck?
It's okay.
Forever alone.
Hashtag loner. I'm a loner, I'm a loner.
Okay. Alright. Act like they like you, but don't. Like, if they're like, girl, you're beautiful, and I love you, and you're my number one, and they're like, man, we're the best friends, and I love you, I love you, I love you, and they're like giving you hugs and shit, and then you're like, I have a crush on you. They're like,
I hate you with all of my being. You are the worst thing that has ever happened to humanity ever. And I'm
I
just
mean, like if you think somebody likes you, like not like, but just in general, and you're like, yeah, we're friends, and then you're like, and they're just like, nope, sorry.
it goes the opposite way too, like where you think that you guys are like friends and stuff, and then they're like really, really mean to you. Like, okay, like happened literally today. He wasn't trying to be mean, but like he kept like insulting me, and I was like, why do you have to be mean to just be like my friend? Like, I don't like relationships like of any type, whether it's friend or like, you know, like together.
Well, that's his way. He does that.
Okay, well, a lot of guys do that, and it like really makes me mad. I'm like, why do you need to pick on me for us to be friends? Like,
I pick on your friends.
you're a girl.
I
It's
pick on
different.
Abby. I pick on Michael. I pick on Robert.
I feel it's different. Like, if you pick on me, like, I know that you're kidding. With a guy, like, you can't tell. Like, he's like, you're such a bitch. And I'm like, well,
Well, with Michael, you can tell because he's like, bitch.
Yep.
Bitch. And you can tell.
Other
He called me a
people
bitch
do
like
it
5
too.
times. Well, yeah.
other people do it. It's
Alright,
not
well,
just
you-
Michael.
Started talking about nothing.
Didn't say his name there.
Michelle.
French fries.
She's not good at hiding things.
John. Dave.
They already know.
Okay.
The viewers
Dude.
already know.
Okay.
Whatever. It's not like they know what
So-
we're talking about anyway, so it's okay.
Okay. When they pick on you and like
They're mean.
yeah.
They're mean. So mean.
We hit a sore spot now.
It's not just one person. I get picked on so many times a day. My laugh, my smile, the way I sneeze, how short I am. Everything I do, someone's like, oh. And I'm like, just, I can't do anything right. Flip a table. Okay? That's my sore spot. People pick on me all the time.
The ship has run abreast on a coral reef. Clingy. Like, when people don't see you for like 5 minutes and they're like, I miss you so much. I cried while you were gone and thought of you so many times.
And third period, that was so long, about like 49 minutes, I was crying.
I was just sitting there and my eyes were tearing up because I just remembered what you said to me before I went in the door. You said, I'll see you after school. And I just remembered how nice you are, how much I care about you, and I missed you so much while you were gone.
We were talking about The Outsiders, and then I was like, I remember that she hated that book, and then I went on and I started crying because it's such a great person, you know?
I care about her so much.
It's like, dude, can you not do that all the time? Like,
Or when you're like texting somebody and you don't want to text them, but they keep on like, they're like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Hey, yo,
when
what
you
are you
want
doing?
to talk to them, though, like, if it's serious and you just don't want to say it right away because you're afraid someone's going to read it, like, if I want to talk to you about something and, like, I need, like, to know that it's you, then I'm going to be like, hey, like, I know you're on, answer me, I need to tell you something, and then you don't answer me, I'm like, I know you fucking read the message, answer me. It's just not okay. Racism. I hate
Oh
when
my
people are
gosh.
racist. That is not okay.
Especially
Like,
guys, because guys are like, nigga.
yeah.
Like, no.
Like,
no.
okay, or when they're like, okay, I'm just gonna use an example. When they're one race, and they act like another. Like, a white person tries to act like ghetto, and it's like, hey, for one, you look ridiculous. Just saying.
And you're freaking white.
Yeah, and you are like the albino of all white people. Like, you have like blonde hair, blue eyes, and skin as white as the ceiling. I don't know. You can't see the ceiling. As white as this.
Lampshade.
Okay.
Mwah.
So another one is they only care about an ass and like.
They're like dad ass, dad. Ass.
Guys, we know you like ass. You can't have all the ass. You have to pick one ass. It's the best of all, and then stay
Well, no,
with that one.
you can't just pick by ass though.
Oh yeah, I know.
Pick by personality. You can't be
yeah,
like, dead ass is great, and then she's just like, I be taking for all y'all go, and I'm like,
Okay.
all y'all go.
Okay. So
That was our video. If you guys have any suggestions for newer videos, or you have any comments you'd like to make on this video, or really anything you'd like to put in the comments would be helpful.
please subscribe.
Wait, don't
and
be mean
like.
about it though. Don't be mean in the comments.
Well, don't be like really mean, but like comment and be like, you guys seriously need to stay on topic more often or something.
Yeah, don't be like, you guys fucking suck, I hate you, unsubscribe, you're gay, you're flagging all your videos, you're dumb.
unsubscribe.
Man, you guys are fags, you watch PewDiePie,
PewDiePie?
you're copying PewDiePie,
Cutie pie.
you guys are copying PewDiePie, you're copying Tobuscus.
Tobuscus
Okay,
Adventures.
subscribe. And